It's two of the form sides in the Championship running out at the Amex this afternoon. In fact, they shared just one defeat between them throughout January. Brighton went through undefeated, and for Leicester it was 4 wins, a draw and a defeat. Leicester, of course, started the season as many people's favourites to take the title and win automatic promotion, but the season didn't start as well as they hoped. Sven-Göran Eriksson went, Nigel Pearson came back in, and he's seen that resurgence in form. But Leicester still 13th in the Championship. They've got 39 points from their 28 games. Brighton, of course, 11th and 42 points at the moment. Leicester drawing 2-2 in the week with Middlesbrough. Brighton memorably with the 1-1 draw up at Crystal Palace. A few players missing for Leicester. We'll run through those in a moment, but they've got injuries and they've got players on international duty as well who can't be here this afternoon. So looking at the Leicester side, they are missing the likes of Vassell, Waghorn, Schlupp, King, Oakley, Musa. They're all injured on international duty, Pansel and Bamba. They've done a bit of work in the transfer window. Wes Morgan, Danny Drinkwater, Ben Marshall have all come in permanently, and now Nathan Del Pianzo is on loan. So Leicester still with a bit of money to spend, and they've certainly made use of that during the transfer window. It's pretty much as you were for Brighton, the same lineup at Palace last week, so none of the loan signings come in to make a starting place. Joe Mattock is on the bench, Sam Vokes is on the bench, along with Jake Forster-Caskey and Vicente, who's fit enough to be on the bench, but no starting places. So it will be the back four of Calderon, Greer, Dunk, Al-Abd. And you've got Liam Brigcutt in front of them, Matt Sparrow, Alan Navarro, and up front where Will Buckley playing as a right winger, Craig McCall-Smith and Ashley Barnes. It's the side that did so well on Tuesday night.
It just shows you as well, Tim, didn't it? I mean, a couple of years ago this game would have been called off at Withdean, so we're blessed now with the luxury of undersoil heating at this fantastic stadium, allowing this game to go ahead, which is fantastic.
Here's Dyer. Leicester's first real attack, gets the crossover. Brezovan lets it go. He knew that was going out of play. Not just, of course, the undersoil heating, but the work that's been done outside, because referees have to look at the safety of fans and that as well. All the concourses, all the area outside have been gritted. I should imagine there were some people here fairly early this morning.
Yeah, no, it's another good effort from the people at the Albion.
Is overlapping, not needed though. The ball comes to Richie Wellens. Now it's played out. Beats Al-Abd, overcomes the cross. Beckford waiting for it. And Dunk was in front of him.
Good job he got a touch, wasn't it?
Well, they're not finished. Here's Dyer again. That's the first corner of the game.
Yeah. Well, straight away, Calderon's on the back foot. He got himself into a good position to defend that one just now for that diagonal ball. Just looking at a good little ball, and look at Dunk, he just gets an eyebrow on it, which is just enough to take it off of Beckford's head.
Brigcutt and Al-Abd. Well, it was a bit tight there. And then Brigcutt unfortunately gives it away with that ball. So here on the run now.
This could be dangerous. Good left footer on it.
There's a few of them lining up, aren't there? Drinkwater. Konchesky's there.
Yeah, it's made for him, I think. Left foot, made for him. Need to get the wall right now. The big man needs to get it lined up. Everybody stay strong, stay close together. Don't break. Don't let little gaps form in that wall for him to get a strike through. He might go for power. If you break up, it goes straight through it.
Brezovan off his line and then back on. Konchesky. Brezovan perfectly positioned. The wall did its job.
Yep.
Brezovan covered his part of the goal.
Yeah, he's gone for that corner and the big man's gone down. He's collected it and kept it in his midriff. Good work from the goalkeeper.
Navarro, Brigcutt there. Sparrow, he's going to have a third shot. Oh, he's not, he chips it forward nicely. Flags up, won't count. The flag was up as the ball came to Ashley Barnes.
I'm not sure. It was close, but great disguise. Because we said, you know, we thought I'd put it straight away. Sparrow's had 2 chances. He's just going to load the trigger. He gets out his feet there, and all he does is just dinks it, and he was offside, Barnes. Takes it well, though. He just came back from the offside position. Great little bit of movement by Brighton, though, there. Ashley Barnes getting in there, and he tucked it away nicely. Just watching Craig McHale-Smith there. It was a great run. He would have been offside. He just drifted, but I was watching him, and he was taking his time. What you want a striker to do, he ran along the back four line before Dunk could deliver, and taking his time, went to pick his time to go in between the centre half, or in between the centre half and the full back, and he just would have been offside. But he's definitely learned his trade and making some good runs off the ball, I have to say.
I should think he would just love to get back on the score sheet, wouldn't he? Although he's a fixture in the side and valuable player, when you're playing up in that position, here he is now, you want to score. Perhaps this is going to be the opportunity. No, he's going to put out to Sparrow. Sparrow, he's not in. He just let it run a little bit too far in front of him, and Richie Wellens was able to get back and make the clearance, and Schmeichel's got a knock on the head for that, for his pains.
Well, you always hear me say it, the important thing in a player's career is his first touch, and Craig McHale-Smith does exceptional well here, shrugs past the defender, great weighted pass, and there's the first touch. It just drifts away from Ashley Barnes there.
A misplaced back pass from Sparrow there, gives Brezovan some work to do. He's done well. What's he going to do now? Get rid of it so he can get back onto his line. Dans cuts that down. Brezovan back between the sticks again, and Brighton coming forward with Calderon. Buckley's gone wide. Calderon chips it up. That is a great ball. Ashley Barnes with the header, just inches wide. Craig McHale-Smith wasn't quite able to get there either to knock it over the line.
Barnes changed his mind, I'm sure of it. First time that Calderon's got the other side of Dyer, chips a great ball in, the goal's gaping, decides to try and pick out. He definitely changed his mind. I think that's why he just hit too much on it.
Wellens. Drinkwater certainly covers a lot of the pitch. Well, there's Dyer. He's got past Calderon now to the edge of the area. Nugent. There's Peltier to put the ball in. That's a corner off the back of Ashley Barnes.
Pace again, Tim. Pace is frightening. It's a player's nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
Dans is going to take the corner. Beckford and Wellens on the line. Nugent's header, just wide.
Not exactly a free header, but he got a good contact on it in between. I think it was in between Albion and Greer.
Was it Mills perhaps who got his head on the ball in the end? Nugent was certainly involved.
It's good delivery, it's Nugent. I'll tell you what, that's very, very close. Bit of paint off the upright.
Brick cut. And there's Sparrow. Always seems to have a little bit of space. Greer's coming forward. Oh, is he going to have a shot? Crowd want him to. He doesn't. Great ball though. Ashley Barnes turning across. McHale-Smith in front of the defender. Never really had a chance of getting the ball on target.
Yeah, it was a good ball by Greer. Just the right pace on it. Just slotted down the outside. He drives forward. You think he's going to shoot. Nicely weighted pass. Barnes does what you can. Gets a cut back. And Craig McHale-Smith just runs it out of play. But threatening again from the Seagulls. I think there might be a surge of Bovril at half time, Tim.
Yes,
Bovril and a pie.
I think the pie order's been doubled today. Oh, here's Beckford. Brezovan's down. That's the third valuable save he's had to make, because Beckford have picked out the corner nicely.
First little sniff, wasn't it, for Jermaine Beckford? And Greer just overstretches, and Beckford finds himself through and can't open his body up. And the only corner he tried to pick when a big man was good enough to smother it. Good chance though for Beckford there and Leicester.
The ball was for Buckley. He's going to get to him via Konchesky. Calderon's up forward. All the defenders up forward. Oh, Ashley Barnes got some space on the edge of the area. What's he going to do? Go for the shot. St Ledger gets in the way of it.
You feel it's coming, Tim, don't you? You feel that we're just slowly forcing the game to Leicester, having more of the possession around the penalty area and getting shots and blocks in.
There's Buckley going to knock this one in. It's not. It's out to Calderon. Brigcup, always patient. Now Brigcup putting it in. There's the header. Oh, just wide. That was Navarro.
He took one in the old haystack there, right at the back of his back. Look, Alan Navarro took a knee there. Unlikely header from Alan there, but good delivery in from Calderon. He gets up well, and you know that he's struggling when he's really got to scramble for it, and it's hit the back stanchion. Another effort from Brighton.
Well, both sides have had the opportunities. Calderon's heading the ball away. Dan's back on the ball. Very influential Dan's has been throughout the game. Here he is again, losing the ball this time though to Brigcup, and then Navarro, and in with a foul that I think is going to be the first yellow card of the match.
Yeah, he got frustrated, didn't he? Because just as you spoke about him, he has been decent at the ball. That's probably the first time he's given it away this afternoon, and he took his revenge out on Alan Navarro and given him a good whack across the old hand's crankle, son. I bet that hurts on a cold day.
So our first yellow. This is like Tuesday night, nothing at all in the first half. Wait and see what happens.
A little sloppy pass there from Dan's. It runs away. There it is, there's a sloppy one. And takes his revenge out on Alan. Oh, it was quite a nasty one as well, wasn't it? Right across the ankle.
Leicester look to attack on the right side now. That's Beckford. Peltier, Drinkwater. Wellens towards Nugent. We're very calm indeed.
Oh, he's caught him. Can't believe the linesman didn't see that. He's caught him.
Now Beckford, well, the linesman's let that go. Now the linesman's put his flag up now. Almost as though the fans have given that. But certainly there was a challenge by Beckford on Dunk. The linesman did nothing, but then put his flag up.
Yeah, well, Beckford had a little flicker. I don't know if he flicked him on the head and said, get up. Or he didn't strike him. I mean, I think the linesman's got a little bit excited, I have to say. But he was just, trying to get Dunk to get up and say, I didn't catch you. But it just turns out there, Dunk onto his left foot. Just one of those where you just come across the top of your foot. Yeah, he's getting the book out to Beckford. Just have a word with him, ref, and
it is.
Well,
the red.
I said he flicked at him. That wasn't for the tackle. That was for the slight retaliation, or not retaliation. Telling Dunk to get up. He flicked him across the ear or across the head. He's not punched him, but you can't raise your hand and touch someone's head or hit him in the face. Well, and that's probably why he's gone.
The linesman gave it. It's not for that. It's not for that, is it? If it's for that, well, that's where the flag goes up.
Gave him a little dig in the ribs. Give him a little dig in the ribs, I think.
Well, Beckford taking an awful lot of time to go off, and as you can imagine, there is an awful lot of discussion down in front of the dugouts at the moment. The fourth official come under a little bit of pressure, and look at that, the handshake, consoling pat on the back from Gus Poyet.
I don't like to see players getting sent off. If it's a bad over the top tackle, you could probably understand it, but that's just a striker generally going for the ball.
Well, it's not for the tackle, it's for this now, isn't it? It's for that. He just tapped him on the back of the head, and up went the linesman's flag. Well, a strange decision, I think. Vokes and Mills together.
Great ball.
Vokes makes space, doesn't he, for Matt Sparrow. There's the shot. Mills, he's done that so many times this afternoon.
It's the fourth one now that he's had blocked, and one of them's got to get through soon.
Here's Buckley in the area. Slips. Morgan's close to him. Brick cut. Chips it up. Oh, the header for Craig McHale-Smith to chase. Down he goes. Referee's having none of that.
There you see, Joe, that first little beauty of someone having with a bit of a presence in the box there, and Sam Volks. The ball was sort of lofted in there by Calderon, I think it was. He just picks it there. It's Bridcut, just dinks it up, and the presence of Volks gets a little knockdown. McHale-Smith tries to get on it, and he's bundled out of the way.
Nugent. He's done well, Leicester now. Bit of attack, they've got three coming forward too. but they don't get the ball in. Greer and Calderon sorting that out. There's Vokes. Oh, good one
What
up
a
the
ball.
line. That was a great one. Well, in comes Buckley then into the air. Is he going to shoot? He is. Well saved. Gets another go over the bar. Well, it's a good save from Schmeichel, but gave another chance to Buckley.
It was a good save, but I'm not sure if he just should have joined in and passed Mikel Smith in. It was a great break. It was a great ball by Vokes. Greer does this. This is what Greer's done all afternoon. He gets his body across people. Calderon clears it. Vokes finds himself, plays a little 1-2, digs itself under his feet, puts Buckley in. Now he's in on goal. Drive in, your first touch, take it across the fella, so he's got to bring it down. Not sure if he there's Barnes on a cutback by the penalty spot. Mikel Smith's putting his arms out. I think we should have punished him there.
That's Leicester on the attack with Drinkwater. He's going to go all the way, is he? Oh, they put the ball over. That was dangerous. Brighton, as you said in the first half, I think Brighton went to sleep a little bit there at the back because he got through and then was able to get the pass over, but just lucky it didn't find one of his own players.
Tell you what, that was a wake-up call. Greer couldn't do anything. For the first time, he's done so well today on the defending side, and he got caught there and he can't do anything. Drinkwater, he just can't pick his pass out. He cuts it back, and luckily for us, it goes through to Ashley Barnes.
Good cut. What's he going to do? He finds Matic again. Vicente to the edge of the area, now out wide to Buckley. Buckley's going to put it in right-footed. Vokes down and pulled down. Referee's having none of it. And Leicester on the attack. He's going to give that though.
Good ball there. A bit of.
I think he was pushed to the ground, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think if Calderon's was a foul, that was definitely a foul. And it shouldn't make any difference where on the pitch it is, as you've said many times. The crowd, absolutely, you can feel it. The urgency from the crowd. They want this ball put forward. It's not necessarily the Brighton way, though, is it? There's Brighton again, controlling midfield now. Matic has stayed forward. There he is. Oh, he gets past, does well. And now a chance, Vicente. Trying to line up the shot is Eno, just playing the ball along the ground. Doesn't get there. And then Delfonso does what he was put on to do.
Yep.
And gives the defence something to think about as the ball's played forward.
Yes, that's all there. That's, just be launched forward there for him to chase on to lost causes. But it's very difficult. I know the crowd get impatient, and I understand that. But when you look up and you see two banks of four, a solid 8 in front of you, plus the goalie behind them, not being dragged out of position, it's very difficult. And you have to be patient, but try and find that little bit of quality to get through. Now that's a little bit nasty. I think he's off.
Yeah, so do I. That's Matt Sparrow getting a little bit frustrated, and that went in, and it is. The referee has levelled it up.
It was a lunge. I'm not sure if it was over the ball, but if you leave the ground, you've got a problem.
In this day and age,
you just lose possession there. It runs away from him.
Oh, went in. The studs were up.
I think that was quite nasty. It looked quite high, but
but I tell you what, not something you'd ever expect from Matt Sparrow. So if you saw in the days, sounding old, in the days I started watching, if you saw one sending off a season, it was something to remark on.
Yeah.
Here's Matic. Barnes. Just trying to find an opening now. There's Brighton. He can shoot from there. He has shot from there. Vokes just trying to get his foot on the end of it.
Well, it was a striker's instinct, wasn't it? He knew that if someone had a shot, he wanted to be first. He wanted to follow it in for a rebound off the post or the bar of the goalkeeper. And in fact, it nearly came through to him. Brighton has a shot. Vokes takes a chance. Just nearly steered it into the net for us.
Brighton then, man of the match. For Barnes.
Good take.
Calder on gone wide. Vicente
He's in.
into the area, get that over. He does. And Buckley's done it so often. How many times has Buckley put the ball in the net in the last few minutes this season? That's got to be all 3 points. Little bit of magic from Vicente, chested it down, the crossover, and there was Buckley on the post. He's done it so often, those last minute goals.
Well, we said he was in, and it's a delightful little ball from Vicente here. We said he's in, he chests it, he knocks it over. Buckley does what he does best, get in the box, and he sticks it away. Get in!
Number 30, Will Buckley.
Still 6 to go though.
6 minutes of injury time.
The fourth official has indicated.
Well, what a star Buckley is turning out to be. That's his 7th of the season.
6 minutes.
And I think they've nearly all come in the last 5 minutes, haven't they?
But he's done what good wingers do best, and if you're attacking down the right hand side and you're playing on the left hand side, you get yourself into the box and join up with your centre forward. That's exactly what Buckley done.
And Schmeichel slips there. And Leicester haven't given up. But they're still going.
He's in.
And it's in. Oh no, just didn't get the shot in there. Has another go. That was Lloyd Dyer on 2 occasions with the shot. And he thought the first one, well, I thought that was net bound. But here's Brighton on the attack again. Vicente, Vokes is up with him. Into the area, pushed down, it's not a penalty, but it's certainly going to be a free kick, isn't it? As the ball's put into the net, but the referee had already his whistle.
I tell you, he done
Yellow
well.
card.
Vicente there, he done well, which you'd want some.
It's a second yellow, is it?
He does what you want done. He gets across him, so he has to bring him down. He looks up outside the box. He's got a long walk round.
Well, so Leicester are now down to 8. And Leicester finishing with 8 men as Vicente takes this, well, straight into the wall. They had a chance though. I mean, Leicester had a chance a minute ago. We haven't really had a chance to talk about that, but Dyer had an opportunity, and here they come again with Drinkwater. They've got players wide as well. They're really not giving up here, are they? That's the captain, Mills. Now comes over the cross. Well done, Peter Brezovan, as Marshall put that one in, but look how far Matt Mills is forward. But now we've got another opportunity. This is it again. Vokes is up again. Taking this one as a bit of a stroll, though. Oh, nice ball. Ashley Barnes. What are you going to better do, Ashley Barnes? You're going to go for the flag. And win a free kick.
The chance that Lloyd Dyer had was unbelievable, Tim. Unbelievable. All he had in front of him was the big fella.
Well, Mills is shoving away at the Brighton defence. It was Greer he was shoving away at. And now Brighton have another opportunity. Vokes.
Put him in.
Vicente. Oh, it's
Offside.
very good to Buckley. That's
Offside.
offside. Buckley puts it over, but it was offside anyway. It was 3 against 2, I suppose, at that point.
I'm not sure, a few people might have left a little bit early for this game today, Tim. There's a few empty seats, I can understand with the cold, but it's probably been the best 10 minutes of the game.
And there's Mills forward again, and
There
the
you go.
referee blows his whistle. Well, just again such a strange game, but the sendings off and the substitutes, I said, they just made all the difference, didn't they?
It did, and decisions in games from players or officials change games, and it certainly changed today's game in our favour. We'll take it, and Buckley was outstanding again and took a very difficult chance to give the Seagulls another good result on this winning run, unbeaten run, and long may it continue. 1-0 to the Seagulls.